In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. This is Mavish Rana once again with you with another interesting topic. I hope you all are fine and doing good and enjoying my videos. If you are enjoying my videos, please subscribe my YouTube channel Lingo Insights and don't forget to press the bell icon for regular updates. Today I have a very interesting topic for you guys, and that is analyzing themes and ideas. That how we can analyze and something that is very important, and how we can analyze themes and ideas. I will discuss some strategies regarding this. For understanding, please stay connected with the Lingua Insights and don't skip this video. So let's discuss. Here are some learning objectives of this topic. The following presentation and collection of resources will focus on students developing the skills to achieve the following. First, provide an objective summary of a text. Determine two or more themes or central idea of a text. Analyze the development of themes or ideas over the course of the text. Cite strong and through textual evidence to support their analysis. When we read and analyze text in English class, often you will be asked to identify their themes or central idea. Although we might start with one word topics in upper school, the expectation is that students should be able to identify specifically what the text is saying about the topic. That is, they should be able to state themes as explicit ideas in literature. This can be a moral message or might just be a comment or on an exploration of a particular human experience. In an informational text, central ideas might be the author's argument or comment on topic or might be a more general exploration of an event, person or issue. Through themes, writers can communicate their thoughts about things they find interesting or concerning about people, society, or the world. Text can have multiple themes or ideas, some more dominant than others. So it's important to be able to identify these as well as consider how they can develop throughout the course of the text. So let's discuss now what is the difference between the summary and analysis. Before we delve into the themes and ideas, it's important to understand the difference between summarizing and text and analyzing a text. So summary is about what of the text, analysis is about how of the text. So first of all, let's discuss what is summary. A summary is usually a short description that relates the topic of a content of the text. It is used to give the reader to overview of what the story or article is about. It provides a brief account of what is covered in the text, main points only, and it is written in a short, clear, and concise way without delving into specific examples. And let's talk about analysis. Analysis is more detailed and in-depth exploration of the text. It aims to deconstruct a text by examining its parts and commenting on how they work together to achieve a purpose. The writer evaluates, examines, and interprets the content, drawing their own conclusion and providing specific examples to illustrate their points. One important thing that how we can identify themes and ideas. As previously mentioned, the easiest way to start identifying themes and ideas is to ask what is the text about? What topics, issues does it explore? We might begin by writing down similar words or short phrases: war, growing up, homelessness, bravery, or environmentalism. Then we need to turn the into statements, that is we write them as series of specific ideas rather than a single word. Start with keyword to help you build a phrase. Your statement should not be identifying examples from the text, specific characters, people, settings, places, or plot, features, events, but rather focus on the broader ideas about people, society, or the world that is the text conveys. To be successful, you should be able to use phrase the next yeah the and then every text conveys the idea that before your themes statement to form a complete sentence. So here are some examples of themes that we have been turned into specific ideas. Coming of age. The journey of innocence to experience often involves changing ideas about oneself and one place in the world. Family, an irrational commitment to biological and familial ties, can be destructive on an individual. Identify is not fixed but fluid. It can shift and change depending on different circumstances. Prejudice, racism, and prejudice are limitation to progress both through the individual and society as a whole. Adding completely. It is rare for a text to center around one theme and idea. Often there are multiple. Some might be more dominant or obvious than others. These themes and ideas might interact and or rely on another in order to form a complex story or investigation. For example, a coming of age narrative novel for an adolescent audience might explore themes of bravery, family relationships, friendship, coping with change, and maturity. An informational feature article for an audience of parents on the topic standard texting might explore ideas about education, student stress, academic success, and difference in individual abilities and learning needs. It's also important to know that the different readers can read the same text and identify the different themes or ideas due to their personal context. These ideas may not always be deliberately intended by an author, but a reader might interpret them based on their potential reading of the text. So let's discuss development of ideas. Considering the fact that themes and ideas can be quite complex, it is important to consider how they develop throughout the text. Beginning. How does the author introduce the theme or idea? What comments are made about the themes early on in the text? Consider the opening paragraphs of an article or the opening chapters of a novel. And let's talk about what is middle. How are the themes or ideas developed further through the body of the text? Do they stay the same or evolve? Consider the use of narrative elements in literature evidence provided in informational text. And how should be the end? And what should be the end? How do the themes or ideas conclude at the end of the text? Is there a final stance taken or it's often open-ended? Consider if they are moral or message to a literary text. Often an informational text has balanced or one-side argument. So how we can make inferences. Another important thing to consider is that although some text can state or ideas explicitly, such as author of an informational text stating their argument or character in a literary text directly stating an idea directly through dialogue, many texts infer the themes more subtly, and it is up to you to draw inferences based on what is available. To clarify, an inference is a conclusion reached based off evidence and reasoning. This requires you to read between the lines to extract themes or idea based on the textual elements or information available to you. This might take the form of conclusions, predictions, critical judgments, or interpretations. As humans, we do this naturally every day, but the study of text in English is an active and reflective process whereby you may not only need to identify the ideas but consider how you come to reach them. You might compare this to mathematics, where you are not only required to calculate correct answer, but you also must show you are working out in order to achieve full marks. English is no different. One important thing related to this topic that is citing textual evidence. The final steps after identifying your themes or ideas is to cite strong and through textual evidence to support your analysis. This requires you to identify specific examples of elements of the text that have influenced your interpretation of these ideas. Remember, upper in school, we avoid paraphrasing example as this can be too general. Instead, we look to explicit evidence such as direct quotations from the text to illustrate our analysis. We should also go a step further and comment on the textual conventions, language features, structural features, and stylistic choices that are shown through each specific quotation. Now it's your turn. In this course, we will be reading, summarizing, and analyzing a range of literary and informational texts, identify multiple themes or ideas, and analyzing their development over the course of a text is a central skill that we will need to achieve success in the course. You will also need to be able to cite strong and thorough textual evidence to support the text, explicit ideas, as well as your own inferences drawn from the text. Now let's put the skill into practice by completing some analysis activities. Good luck. Thank you for watching Lingua Insights. Stay connected with Lingua Insights for more engaging and interesting videos. I hope you are enjoying these videos and you will enjoy this video also. Stay connected with Lingua Insights and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel Lingua Insights for more information and for more language learning tips. Best of luck. Allah Hafiz.